Welcome back and happy Tuesday, and well, I guess congratulations to all the Blue Jay fans across Canada. Woke up, great morning this morning, the night after a victory over my Seattle Mariners. Rough morning for me. Forgot pants. First time in 4.5 years I've been wearing jeans on air, and if you look kind of closely, you can still see the blood from where I cut myself shaving. And I just took off the tissue just to do the newscast, so not the best day for me. Winds out of the west, I guess under the heading, you know what else blows? Yeah, the wind, 59 kilometers per hour. Sustained gusts of almost 40 out of the west, and that's going to continue throughout the evening. Should die down just before midnight. We should see sustained winds of about 40 kilometers per hour. Average temperatures, they haven't changed since we left you yesterday. The regular high of 6 degrees this time of year, and the low is down to -2. As far as the barometer goes, it's 100.8 kilopascals for tomorrow. So let's have a look around the region. Nice warm temperatures in Dawson Creek. We did see some sunshine as well, but mostly wind. 12 degrees is a daytime high. Degree cooler in Chetwynd, they got to +11, which is 9 off their record on this day in 2013. Fort St. John also, they got to 11 degrees, the double digits. And Fort Nelson, well, they didn't get to the 3 degrees that we had predicted yesterday, but it was 1 degree warmer than it was yesterday at +1 degrees. As far as tomorrow goes, fairly similar temperatures across the region. Spirit River, 10 degrees with a mix of sun and cloud. A little bit more cloud and a little warmer, or sunshine rather, in Grand Prairie, 12 degrees there. Still fairly cool by the Rocky Mountains in Tumbler Ridge, 9 degrees with a mix of sun and clouds. A little cloudier in Chetwynd, but it is a little warmer, 11 degrees. Mix of sun and cloud in Hudson's Hope with a high of 11. And Fort Nelson warming up almost to double digits. They're looking at a sun-cloud mix with a high of 9 degrees tomorrow. As far as Fort St. John goes, you can see a little bit of clouds in the overnight hours. Temperatures will drop to the freezing mark, but it's the wind. The sustained winds in the overnight hours of about 40 kilometers per hour. We are going to see some low-lying fog in the early morning hours, so take care if you're on a commute, especially on Highway 97. Wednesday, we're looking at a high of 12 degrees with a mix of sun and clouds, a low of 4. Thursday, a few more clouds with a high of 12. Fairly consistent temperatures throughout the week. Friday's looking at a sun-cloud mix with 11 degrees, a low down to freezing. Saturday now is looking like there's 7 degrees, lots of sunshine, low down to -6. We were looking at a little bit of snow in the forecast, but Environment Canada since canceling that. Dawson Creek makes us, well, cloudy in the overnight hours, a low down to -2. And again, we're going to see some low-lying fog and winds, sustained winds of about 40 kilometers per hour. Those winds will pick up tomorrow afternoon with a high of 11 with a mix of sun and cloud. A little bit more sunshine on Thursday, a high of 12, high of 11 on Friday with a mix of sun and cloud, and lots of sun on Saturday with a high of 7. Nice day in Edmonton tomorrow, 14 degrees and sunshine, 15 in Calgary. Prince George is looking at 11 degrees with a mix of sun and clouds. Prince Rupert, they're looking at some rain with a high of 11, and that rain just continues and will continue for most of the week in Vancouver with a high of 13 degrees. As we head to break and look at the national weather forecast, stay tuned. I'll be right back with sports.